They mocked the human scientist until her experiment devoured a star. HFY Hub score 9.2 out of 10. Okay, so look, the title on the file says one thing, but the story. The story is legit about humanity teaching ancient aliens how to actually do science, and it is glorious. It's basically that moment when the office printer is jammed, and the certified technician has been staring at it for 4 hours quoting the manual, and then you just walk up, kick it in the sweet spot, and it starts printing perfectly. That is Dr. Hana Yun in this story. She's staring down these crystal-faced aliens who have been around for thousands of years, and she's like, yeah, your safety manuals are cute, but have you tried chaos? Vibe here is pure, undistilled, hold my beer energy, but smart. I leaned in so hard when the star started freaking out that I knocked my elbow against my desk. Ow, but it was worth it. It's not about blowing stuff up, it's about that specific feeling of vindication when you prove the old guard wrong. It reminds me of this feral calico I used to feed. You couldn't force her to like you. You had to just sit in the mess in the cold and let her come to you. That's what Hana does with the star. She doesn't dominate it, she vibes with it. The aliens want total control, but humans, we know that sometimes you gotta let the entropy win a little bit to get the big payoff. If you've ever had a boss tell you that's impossible right before you do it in 5 minutes, this story is for you. Number 1, accessibility barrier, 9 out of 10. Super easy to get into, you don't need a degree in astrophysics to get the chills when the star starts singing back to them. It flows like a good conversation, no heavy jargon dumping that makes your eyes glaze over. Number 2, character cred, 10 out of 10. Dr. Hana Yun is absolute goals. She's not some super soldier, she's just a nerd who is tired of being underestimated, and I feel that in my soul. And Velrix? He creates the perfect grumpy contrast that makes the payoff so sweet. Number 3, closure status, 10 out of 10. We get the win, we get the alien handshake, and we get a vision of a super bright future. It wraps up tighter than a fresh burrito. No loose threads left hanging to annoy you at 3 a.m. Number 4, dialogue drip, 9 out of 10. The snark levels are polite but devastating. Sometimes possible and impossible are just matters of perspective. Boom, that line hit me harder than my morning espresso. The back and forth feels snappy and real. Number 5, endgame payoff, 10 out of 10. The moment the Precursors, the ancient tech gods, basically give humanity a thumbs up, I legit pumped my fist. It validates every risky, dumb thing humans have ever done. We aren't reckless, we're brave. Number 6, found family factor, 8 out of 10. It's a work-family vibe, but the good kind. The bridge crew of the Prometheus feels like a squad that's been through the trenches of bad coffee and late nights together. You really believe they have each other's backs. Number 7, HFY video length, 1530 min. Perfect lunch break length. Long enough to tell a full, epic story with actual stakes, but short enough that you don't get caught watching it by your supervisor. Number 8, logic coagulation, 9 out of 10. The science, dancing with chaos, actually makes a weird amount of sense. It's like surfing, you don't control the wave, you ride it. It holds together beautifully within the story's own rules. Number 9, narrative gut punch, 8 out of 10. That moment when the star flares and everyone thinks they're dead, my stomach dropped. It does a great job of making you feel the risk before giving you the relief. Number 10, packing pulse, 10 out of 10. It starts with a tense meeting, ramps up to a terrifying experiment, and then sticks the landing with the alien contact. There is zero dead air here, it moves fast and keeps you hooked. Number 11, possible sequel, yes. They literally talk about sticking a siphon into a black hole at the end. Come on, I need to see that immediately. The universe just opened up for them. Number 12, POV perspective, 10 out of 10. Sticking with Hana and the bridge crew was the right call. Seeing the aliens' reactions through human screens made the disconnect feel real and the triumph feel personal. Number 13, The Human Edge, 10 out of 10. This is peak HFY, the aliens are too safe, too perfect. Humans bring the willingness to fail to the table. It turns our messiness into our superpower, and that is just beautiful. Number 14, The Onion Factor tearjerker score, 7 out of 10. I didn't sob, but I got misty-eyed when Ambassador Park said, "I believe in you." It's that wholesome support that gets you right in the feels when you're expecting a fight. Number 15, thematic resonance, 10 out of 10. The idea that perfection leads to stagnation is so true. It hits home for anyone who feels stuck in a routine. Sometimes you gotta break stuff to make it better. Number 16, Trope Remix score 9 out of 10. Usually, it's humans with big guns scaring aliens. Here, it's humans with big math and big risks. It flips the script on primitive humans by making our lack of history our biggest asset. Number 17, Visual Bang Per Buck 9 out of 10. The descriptions of the stellar siphon glowing and the star rippling were vivid. I could practically see the blue light humming off the screen. Great imagery. Number 18, Wholesomeness out of Cozy rating 8 out of 10. Despite the exploding star threat, the ending is super cozy. Everyone working together, aliens admitting they were wrong, it leaves you feeling warm and fuzzy inside. Number 19, World Building Vibe Check 9 out of 10. The different alien races, Ethel, Draylen, felt distinct even with short screen time. The history of the Precursors added a nice layer of mystery that paid off huge. Number 20, Xenobiology Integration 8 out of 10. Velrix being crystalline and reflecting light was a cool touch. It wasn't just cosmetic, it felt like part of his rigid personality. Cool alien designs. HFY Hub score 9.2 out of 10. Hope to see you at the next HFY Hub video review.